this hair. Oh my gosh. All right. I think I've got it. Let me get going. Hopefully everybody will jump on. Hey guys, how's everybody doing? I'm probably not going to be able to see all your comments right now. Let me fix the comments real quick though on YouTube because it doesn't have the live chat going. But if you ask me a question, I'll go back later and go through the comments. So my eyesight's not that good. So I'm just going to get started and hopefully you guys will jump on. So I'm making, this is going to be our lunch today. I have not eaten today. I'm going to make Korean beef. It's a recipe that I've made once or twice now, and I really do like it. So if I'm looking at, by the way, since I'm on YouTube and on Facebook, I may look at one camera, I may look at the other. So I apologize if I'm not looking directly at you. I'll try to take turns. And you guys can't see what I'm doing, so I need to fix that. So let me fix that. But anyway, I'm making Korean beef. So I'll be cooking with some grass-fed ground beef that I got at Aldi, some rice cauliflower, and some other things that I'll show you. And today I'm going to add cabbage to it because I usually top it with some green onions, and I thought I had some, but I don't. So I'm going to try it with cabbage mixed in with the cauliflower rice, which I think is going to be really good. So let me fix the camera for you guys over here on YouTube so you can see. There, that should work. All right. Also, you guys, share. And if you shared the video, comment below that you shared so I know that you shared. I might be doing a drawing. We'll see for everyone who shared. One thing I want to say before I get started, let me get this hot, is this morning I tested my blood sugar on my glucose meter. So if you have a glucose meter, put that down below. I'd like to know if you have one, if you use it, if you care. I have a Keto Mojo. So I've been testing, not regularly, but here off and on my glucose and my ketones. And I noticed this morning, and it wasn't when I first got up, it was around, I want to say 9:30 or so, which I know you can have the dawn effect in the morning, but I was fasting. All I have had is or still have had, besides this bubbly drink, is coffee. And my blood sugar was a lot higher than it normally is. And so I was like, what in the world? And then I was thinking, I'm drinking some flavored coffee. So it's one of the things that's really good about testing your blood ketones and your blood, especially your blood glucose, is you can see what foods affect your body. So somebody else could eat something, the exact same thing as me, and it affect them differently, and it'd be fine. So it's good to know, just to think about. If you're here, say hi. I'll try to come back and see the comments a little bit, but I don't see them on Facebook either. So hopefully you're there. I do see Keto Michelle. Hi. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get this pan warm. It's warming up and put some olive oil in it. Get it going. Get it warmed up a little bit. And the cauliflower rice that I get at Aldi cannot go in the microwave. So you have to heat this up in a pan, which is fine because I'm going to do the cabbage and I'll just mix it together. So whenever just keep that in mind. It is, I don't want to say it's that much cheaper at Aldi. But if you're already at Aldi, I don't really want to go over to Walmart just to get cauliflower rice. I do get some mashed cauliflower there sometimes, but yeah. So it's not that hard just to throw it in a pan. So we're going to do that. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up this cabbage. This is about 1/3 of a head of cabbage. I've already washed it off. I'm just going to rough chop it. I do need to grab some garlic because I noticed I did grab that. So I'll grab that in a second. I'm just going to rough chop this because it's going to shrink down anyway, so it doesn't have to be perfect. But once that gets hot, I'm going to throw that in there with some garlic. Let me grab my garlic. So put that in there too. So a trick I'll show you, which you may already know. I have a garlic press, but when I'm not using my garlic press and I want to cut up my garlic, I take the handle of my knife and I'm going to just push on that garlic and it's going to pop. And that's going to make it come out of the peel much easier. Because then I don't have to fight with it. So how's everybody doing today on hump day, right? I guess I wanted to skip hump day because I kept thinking when I woke up that today was Thursday. I don't know why, but that's what I was thinking. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this cabbage in. It's getting hot. So this will be my husband's and mine lunch today and tomorrow. So this will make 4 servings. It could go a little further if you make them a little bit smaller. Then I'm going to take this little micrograter and I'm going to put in my garlic with my cabbage. And you want to be really careful when using these when I drop it. You don't want to take off your finger. The garlic press is much easier for sure. My dog's probably going to start barking because they always start barking when I'm on either the phone or Facebook Live or on YouTube. I will come check comments in just a minute. I see that there's a comment over there. We'll get this going first. Or someone comes over to my house, so that's a possibility too. Might have a surprise guest. I don't know. My dog is acting like someone is here, but she acts that way when, person down the street pulls into their driveway. It's ridiculous. So we're going to let this cook down some. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. I'm adding my pink salt, but this is sea salt. But normally I use my pink Himalayan salt. We're going to add some pepper. Peaches, hush. Just a good stir. Just going to let that cook down a minute. And then we'll add cauliflower rice to it. All right, let's see some comments. Good so far. Good job. Don't see any on Facebook yet, so let's see. All right, make sure y'all share. Hopefully, y'all in my group are seeing this because I shared it, but I don't see any comments. Facebook is so crazy. I can't flip over on here to see the comments because I'll mess up the YouTube live. So we'll get this good and going. Cabbage for me is a good staple to have in your keto tool belt because it's a low carb vegetable. It's very forgiving. You can buy cabbage and keep it in your refrigerator forever. And even if like one part starts to go bad, you cut it off and the rest of it's fine. So it's a very forgiving vegetable to add into your tool belt. I usually get it every time I go to the grocery store, every 2 weeks, or at least every other time. If I'm tired of it, I'll get it every other time. And I'll either add it into something like this, or I do like a bacon and butter, or I'll do some sort of like this Asian type thing. It's a good filler too. It fills you up. So this actually may go more than 4 servings because I'm adding the cabbage. It'll make it go a little further probably. You want it good and wilted. Because when you add that cold cauliflower rice to it, you don't want it to stop the cooking process yet. We just want it to get nice and wilted. All right. So this was one of the things that I put on my meal plan for the week that I wasn't sure if I was going to do it as a lunch or a dinner. We have some leftovers to eat for tonight of the salsa chicken that I made. It's Keto Ginger salsa chicken. If you haven't made that, it's pretty darn good. You can do it a lot of different ways. But I made a ton because I had my son in from college and I wasn't sure how much, you never know when my grandkids are going to be over here. So we always have extra, or my daughter. And so, so we had extra. So we're going to eat that for dinner tonight. And this will be our lunch. And then we will cook something else tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm going to be making bone broth on my live. I still have some left from last week because I freeze it, but I'm going to make it, and I'm going to freeze it because I want to show you guys how to make it. Peaches! He wants to talk to you guys so badly. All right, that's good and pretty wilted. So now I'm going to add my bag of cauliflower rice. And you can defrost your cauliflower rice like ahead of time and just let it sit out for an hour or so before you start. That's perfectly fine. It doesn't have to be frozen when you make it because this isn't a steam bag deal. So I also make my own cauliflower rice when I'm not lazy. Let's throw that in there. All right, put that good stirred in. And once this gets all cooked, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the containers to get it out of here so I can cook my beef. And I will show you the beef part. Peaches, come here. Peaches. Come here. Come see everybody. Oh. This is Peaches. Say hi. She's like, what? Just give me some food. I'm going to put her out here. Maybe I'll be able to hear now. Okay. I have another dog, Sheltie, and I don't know where she's at right now. She's probably either already outside or back there sleeping. All right, so this will cook pretty fast. So the cauliflower rice is already getting hot. I don't know why Aldi doesn't just do the microwave steam bags like everybody else. I haven't figured that out why they don't. Okay, so what I'm going to do before I put this into our containers is I'm just going to drizzle the top of it with some sesame oil, toasted sesame oil. This is from Chosen Foods. And I'm just going to do a drizzle just to add some extra fat and some great flavor. Mix that together. And this recipe is really easy, guys. And even if you don't want to do the cabbage, it's good without the cabbage and just top it with stuff like your green onions or not. If you don't. I'm going to turn this down so I can scoop it out into containers. So we've got those three, and now I'll probably put one in a bowl. Get a scooper. That'd be a different spoon. Okay, so I'm going to ration this out. Try not to spill it all over the counter, which I am. There's that one. And also tend to give him a little more because he can eat more carbs than me. He is pretty much almost at his goal weight. He goes up and down a little bit, about 5 pounds up and down, just depending on what's going on and how much food cheating he does. But he can have a little bit more of the vegetables than I can usually. And when you cook something like this for dinner, it's great because now if you have a family, all of y'all eating at home, of course, it's not going to go as far unless you double the recipe. But for us, we have when my son's at college and it's just the two of us, we end up with 2 lunches. So we have some meal prep, as we're making dinner, which is really great. I'm sorry that I'm not seeing everybody's comments on Facebook because I see that people are there. So I will come back and see the comments later. So leave any comments, questions, whatever there, and I will go back, I promise. Also, don't forget to share. If you shared from the Facebook to your own Facebook or wherever to a group, put share it in the comments so that I know that you share. Because I would think what I'm going to do is the beautiful Miss Crystal Hastings from Crystal Hastings Soaps has given me some soaps to give away for different things, and I've already given a couple away, but I've got a couple extra, so I'll draw a name for someone to share who shared to give that to. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I've got my ground beef. There's still some oil in here left over a little bit, so I'm not going to add more oil yet. I'm just going to add my ground beef because, you know, ground beef has some fat anyway. We're going to add that in. You could use ground pork too. That would be really good, but I'm using beef today. I see a comment now. Maybe it's working. Is that Christy? Hi, Christy. I think that's who I see. It's hard to see, guys. I'm like blind as a bat without glasses on or contacts. Okay, turn this up. So we're going to brown our beef. I'm just going to break it up some first. Okay, so we're going to brown that. I'm going to add pepper. I've got ginger. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of ginger. Ginger goes a long way. And I'm going to add some salt. And I think I'm going to add more garlic. Let me go get another clove of garlic. So another clove of garlic just to add to the meat mixture. What's everyone's favorite type of food? Like Mexican, Asian, Italian. What's your favorite thing to eat? Ours is really a variety. I mean, I think we like Mexican a lot. I don't know if that's because we live in Texas or we just really like Mexican. But but you know, Italian is so tricky when you are doing keto. I mean, there are alternative versions, obviously, of stuff. But Mexican, I don't know, I love Mexican. When I was younger, it's like I've lived a lot of different places. When I was in the elementary school, part of the time I lived in Laredo, Texas, and the other part of the time I lived in Alaska. So extremely one end of the earth to the other, pretty much seemed like. But when we lived in Laredo, we lived there probably 5 or 6 years. My mom had a cleaning lady, and she was so sweet. I loved her so much. She was like my second mom. And she would bring us every week a stack of homemade tortillas. So I think that's where my love for Mexican food started, was when we lived in Laredo. So we got a lot of authentic food back then. Then we moved to Alaska, and I got walking pneumonia the first day that I got there. So I didn't start school for 2 weeks, which I wasn't sad about that part. But I didn't like being sick. I don't remember Mexican food up there, if I even ate any, or if there was any good Mexican food. I don't know. So let that cook. I'm going to see what comments we have real quick, since I can see that they're popping up now. That's getting there, not quite. Then we'll make a sauce in a minute. Let's see what we got here. All food. Yeah, me too. Okay. That's still going. Getting there. So we just want this brown pink meat. Unless it's a steak. I like pink steak. But get this going. So those of you that are in my Facebook group, I'm fixing to post in a couple of days. I just have to figure out how I want to word it. Another challenge. You can join it if you want to. You don't have to. I'm mainly doing it for me, but it would be great if you want to join it with me. I just want to up my game between now and my birthday. So I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. If you guys have some ideas of what I should call it, put it in the comments. So my birthday is May 4th because, May the 4th be with you is the best day to have a birthday. So if you have any ideas for the name of the challenge, put it in the comments because I need ideas. Because I want it to be cute, a cute name or a cool name or whatever. Yeah, no. And I basically am going to be upping my game. I've got the blood glucose meter. I'm going to be fasting more strictly, not doing the fasting where I'm still having fat coffees or a teaspoon of heavy cream. I'm going to try to do the black coffees when I'm fasting. I'm going to try to get moving again because I haven't been doing a good job of that lately. Yeah, so we'll post that soon, and I'll post some other things about it. I'm still thinking, it's still processing what I want it to be like, how I want to word it and stuff. Okay, this is pretty brown, so I'm going to turn this down to warm, basically. All right, so while that's sitting there, move this out of the way. I'm going to make the sauce. Okay, so in a bowl, we're going to put about 1/4 cup of coconut aminos. If you don't have coconut aminos, you can use soy sauce. I don't like to use soy unless it's absolutely necessary. So I use coconut aminos. Soy is not good for your thyroid. It's also, most soy is GMO. So I use coconut aminos. And they taste just as good as soy sauce or teriyaki sauce. So I've got that in there. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of that sesame oil over here for you guys. Keep forgetting that I have 2 cameras. If you have liquid stevia, put 10 to 20 drops. You can put 10 and then taste it. I don't have any, so I'm going to use a packet. I'm going to do about 1/2 packet. Okay. My favorite part, red pepper flakes. If you do not like things that are spicy, leave out the red pepper flakes. But I mean, this girl loves me some spicy. So I'm going to put that in there. I will put a dash of salt, dash of pepper, and we're going to mix that up. Smells so good. It's toasted sesame oil, you guys, just smells so good. Oh my goodness. Let me taste it. Oh yeah. All right, so this is still, I'm going to turn this up. Okay, now I'm going to pour this over the beef, and I'll mix it all together. Super simple and easy, right? Piece of cabbage just flew up off my spoon. All right, so now I'm going to put it on top of my cauliflower and cabbage. And then I'm going to, so this is where I would put the green onions if I had it. This is mine, so I'm going to put it on there. 30-second roll, right? Okay, so I've got it on top, and I would put my green onions if I had them. And then you can also top them with a little bit of sesame seed for garnish. And I personally like to take a little handful of sunflower seeds and just top a little bit on top. It gives it a nice toasty flavor. It's really good. And that's it, guys. We have Korean beef. So this could easily be changed into a Mexican version. Take out the cabbage, make your seasonings different, put some other vegetable in there, put cilantro in here. Make it into taco salad, whatever you want. If you don't want it into a salad, you can cook some greens, put it on it. Just make a Mexican salad or a Mexican bowl type thing, okay, with your cauliflower rice. So it's real simple, real easy, and it's really good, you guys. So you have to try it. Let me know if you try it. Let me know in the comments. So tomorrow I'm going to be cooking bone broth and in my Instant Pot. So, and if you don't have an Instant Pot, you can still make bone broth. You can make it on the stove. You can make it in your crock pot. It's just really easy in your Instant Pot, and I'll show you guys how to do that tomorrow. Now I'm going to see what comments we have real quick. Unplug this one. Don't trip over it. All right. Hi, Jody. Let's see. Christy, hi. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off. Make sure you guys share. Put in the comments that you shared, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow when we're making some bone broth. Okay, guys on YouTube, I'll see you guys later too. Have a great day.